Hola Mundo. I am Ashua Nicole. Hello world. And this is
Tinesha Davis of the Fun and Budget Act.
Yes. And we wanted to get together. We're on a metaphysical teacher's cruise, Abraham-Hicks, if you've ever heard of them. I talk about them from time to time in some of my videos. She is one of my soul family sisters, one of my connected family members that I love hanging out with, and we get to rendezvous on excursions like this. So we've been on a 9-day cruise. It's been really amazing. It just keeps getting better and better. I know everybody back home is freaking out over coronavirus madness, but we have had an actual
We're in a
magical
bubble
journey.
of joy. We're in a bubble of joy.
Yes.
Insulated.
And really, and we feel like we're in the safest place right now. So it's really awesome. But this is our last day, and we wanted to get together and just talk a little bit about what it means to us to be on a cruise like this and the power of it. So, do you want to get started?
Okay, I'm going to say this. The first thing that comes to me is, before coming on this cruise, family, friends, a lot of people were worried. Like, oh my goodness, how can you go on a cruise at a time like this?
Yes.
My advice to anyone out there is learning to listen to your own guidance system, your own inner voice, so that when the world gets noisy with chaos, you're not taking that in as your own.
Absolutely. Nothing should supersede your internal guidance.
Yeah.
It's always going to lead you to more love, more life, more experience, more joy, more expansion. It's always going to lead you to something that's for your higher benefit. It's never going to lead you to chaos.
Exactly. So for me, I just felt this amazing sense of well-being way before this cruise.
Yes.
I felt like this was going to be the best cruise ever, that my life needed this for expansion, and for all of the things that I'm working out in my personal life, all of the dreams and good stuff that I want. I was like, you know what? This cruise feels like the cruise for that.
Yes.
Then, now this isn't my first trip since coronavirus. I've been on other trips. But with this one, I've had this feeling. I said, you know what? I feel like this is probably going to be the last
Like big trip,
safe trip before everything hits the fan.
right?
Little do we know that while on this boat, things were hitting the fan out there.
Well, it's really interesting that you mentioned that, because I was supposed to be on a work trip this week. I just happened to have booked this cruise a year in advance, because I typically book pretty far out. And so for me, the vacation was not negotiable. Although work canceled their travel for this week, which I was going to miss anyway, I was like, no, I'm still going on my cruise. As a matter of fact, if there's any place I need to be, it's with this group on this cruise in this energy, because I understand what it means and the power that's involved here. So first of all, let me just talk a little bit about the power of being over water. We are ungrounded when we're over water. So things move very differently. Energy moves differently. We integrate more quickly. We cycle through our processes more quickly. It's easier to release energy. It's easier to assume new energy. It's easier to shift when you're over water. It's a powerful environment within which to actually create your life, to think of things that you want, to pre-pave, to ponder things, to journal, to ask, to sleep, to integrate. And we're here learning new information. We're here connecting with people. I love coming on these trips because I get to connect with people that I know from all over the world, and everybody, again, it's been the safest place for us. We had some adjustments at the beginning of the cruise, so we've gotten money back. They gave us onboard credit.
And let me just say, guys, my whole channel is all about fun and budget, living a fabulous life while minding your budget. So to be on this cruise, which is a fabulous experience, not a discount experience, but a fabulous experience, and to get money back on top of that, they gave us all of our spending money.
They did, and excitement is a complete kit. And there's no bigger testament to that than this experience that we had this week. And it's been an absolutely magical journey. I'm actually excited to go back home. I love knowing that 1,000 people came together on this cruise for this group. We all came and we filled up our light, and we get to take our light to the many corners of the world, because it sounds like everybody needs a little more light and love and positive expectation right now. But this is a critical time too, because it's so important that you are demonstrating being in the reality that you prefer, and this is an extension of that. So all I have to say is expect for things to constantly work out for you. I know they always work out for me.
Things are always working out.
And this cruise is no exception.
And we have concrete examples of things working out. Because here's the thing. Things work out with or without your permission, without your knowledge. And a lot of times things are working out behind the scenes for you that you're not even aware of.
And that's the best part.
That's the best part.
When they're surprising you and delighting you with amazement.
While on this cruise, we were supposed to make it to Aruba on Monday, right? Things got delayed, so we ended up in Aruba on Thursday instead. The itinerary was worked out. Mm-hmm. Yes, switched around to work it all out. Yeah. So when we got to Aruba, we went to the beach and we met some people on the beach who were actually staying in Aruba on vacation, and they had been there since Sunday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, now it's Thursday. Awesome. They told us that Thursday was the first day they could make it to the beach. Wow. Because the weather had been so bad and that the winds were so windy that it was too dangerous to go to the beach because of the waves and the crashing. And they was like, Thursday was the first day that they were out on the beach.
Of course.
Thursday was the day that we landed, not even knowing that had we gotten there on Monday, there would have been no beach day for us.
Exactly. It was sunny. It was gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
It was a great day to be out. I walked around quite a bit, did a little shopping. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And a beautiful place.
When we landed in Curacao, we got there at night. We were supposed to get there early in the day, but again, some weather delays, right? So our ship was delayed because of weather. Right. We got there at 7 p.m. The thing about Curacao is most things close down at 6 p.m. Now, the awesome part for us was some of the businesses, such as the caves, stayed open. They opened up just so that we could take tours through it. Yes. And we had a wonderful tour guide who walked us through the streets of a closed down Curacao and gave us the history and talked to us. Things are always working out for us.
They really are.
Yes.
It's almost like it was a trip designed just for us.
Because, it would be real easy, and a lot of people do this, it's real easy to sit back and complain and count all the things that went wrong or bah, 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 bah. But if you just go with the journey and go with the knowing that you are protected and that this is your life and God, the universe, higher power is designing it just for you.
It's taking its cues from your ideas, from your imagination. Our imagination is so important when it comes to creatively manifesting, from intending, from just focusing. The power of your focus is amazing. And if you're not even aware of that, just look around your life. Every single thing in your life you have created from your imagination. If you can think it, it becomes, without exception. So all the good stuff, all the crazy stuff, all the amazing stuff, all the funny stuff, it's all you. You are the nucleus.
Yes.
You are the magic in that formula.
Yes, and I am just so happy to be here and just witness all of these unfoldings and adding more of this evidence to my life, these great examples.
And it's the best thing in the world to be on trips with people like her who get it.
Who get
have
it.
Amazing conversations that carry us both forward and expand our own understanding of this stuff. And I love, and she's even inspired me to create in better ways for myself. She doesn't know it yet, but I'll have to tell her later.
No, she's already spoken some awesome words into my life. One of the questions that I came here with, and you didn't even know, and you just started telling me this, I'm like,
I love being a cooperative component to everybody else's wanting. I had a really fantastic example of that yesterday, and this is the fun stuff. Synchronicity is just on fleek this trip.
Yes.
It's amazing. So yesterday, I wanted to go to the Sushi on 5 restaurant. And everybody had been there, and I was like, oh, well, if I have to go by myself, I'll just go. But I went down to see if I needed to make a reservation or if they take walk-ins. And they were like, well, they open for dinner at this time, and they do take walk-ins. I was like, great, I'll just show up before the cocktail party, and I'll get some sushi. We're in line for a workshop, and one of my newfound friends who I have just been connecting with every time I turn around on
That's the other
cruise.
Thing. A cruise of 1,000 and so people, you always seem to run into like this, like we just got off the elevator and she was walking by the elevator. Neither of us live on the floor.
Right.
Yeah.
This isn't
every time I turn, there's Nicole. There's Nicole.
You just cruise. It's been great.
The same 5 people.
So I run into her and she's like, oh, I meant to tell you, I've been wanting to go back to Sushi on 5 and I made a reservation for 2 at 6. And I was just thinking, oh, wouldn't it be nice if Nicole could join me for dinner? And I was like, yes, I just left there trying to figure out if I needed a reservation. And how did you know I wanted to go?
Love it.
This was perfect. And we had the most delightful talk. I ended up missing half the cocktail party because we were so engrossed in the conversation we were having. It was just amazing. And then everybody else that I really love seeing all the time on the cruise happened to show up at that restaurant for dinner.
And I think that's also an example of you don't have to action through your life.
No.
Set the intention, go with the knowing, and it just all falls into place.
As you're following your excitement.
We've been knowing that we wanted to record something together, but we did not come up with a plan, a date, a time.
I'm passing her, they're getting off the elevator. I was like, hey, when do you think it's a good time to make a video? She's like, now.
What about now?
I'll be right back.
Yes.
And here we are.
Here we are.
I love how the
sun is shining right down on us. Y'all don't even know. You know?
So we picked a spot. We got started.
We disturbing all these good people. No, a lot of them's left since we've been here. So it's even less people. We got our own private studio.
It's all right. Well, I really appreciate you doing this today. And I just wanted to have a quick video while we were on the cruise. So thank you so much for joining me for that. It's been amazing. I expect that, I was telling somebody we're 2.5 months into 2020, and 2020 is going to be a doozy. So just get ready. But your job is to be the eye of the storm, to maintain your balance no matter what. There is so much chaos going on. We're 2.5 months in. We have 9.5 months to go. You ain't seen nothing yet. So.
Well, I got to say this because I'm all about budgets and fun. And I'm going to say, guys, it is always a great time to start saving your money because you never know. Some people feel like they have to save their money for a particular thing, and it's not even about a particular thing. It's about the fact that you don't know what's about to happen or what's coming down, but you can be protected from that.
Yeah, and take the inspired action. Sometimes you're just inspired to do something or to
be on this boat
aside or get something. I'm so glad that I went and stocked up on some household stuff before I left. I was like, I could wait till I get back because normally I would do that. And I was like, no, I have time. Let me just do this now. And now I'm seeing all the craziness on my Facebook feed about people running in the stores, and the stores are all out of everything. And I'm thinking, well, that's great because nobody's at my house while I'm not there, and I get to go back and I'll be comfortable. So things are always working out for me, and I love that I'm always ahead of the curve just because I'm in my flow, I'm in my alignment, I follow my excitement, I get the information because I'm always in a state of receptivity. That is key. Just be open and receptive to everything that's coming in. You don't have to know why. You don't have to justify everything that you do. You don't have to have an explanation for everything.
And you don't have to operate from a place of fear, even though the world wants you to and media wants you to. Don't operate from a place of fear. Fear and love do not dwell in the same space at the same time.
And fear is expensive. I don't subscribe.
Very expensive.
And with that, please check out our channel. Check out my website. Go ahead and subscribe. Also,
to the Fun and Budget app.
Yes.
And thank you guys for sitting here and chatting with us.
Yes, and we're out.
We're out. Peace.